Hello, welcome back to Robin's Flying Crochet. I am Robin, of course, and we are in the snow country of Virginia. We'll lift you up real quick. You see over my shoulder a little bit, and see the snow? That is our pool area and our grilling area. So we are snowed in this Sunday. So this past week I've been busy finishing up stuff, doing stuff. So I finally have some finished objects, and I can show you. I got 2 whips with me, and then we can go on for the week, because tonight I forgot my box. I draw for a new thing, but I think I'm just going to stay with my one I already have, which was the my Little Pony. I had to change the size of what I'm working in. It's supposed to be done in 3 DK yarn, I think is what the yarn they provided with it, and I spent 4 hours on it, and I had a little teeny disc because I was fighting the yarn, and it was really tight, and I just was not enjoying myself. So I went over to 4-weight yarn, and I enjoyed it a lot better. It was a lot quicker. I had the head done in an hour, but I'm coming to realize I really don't like amigurumi. I like to actually create things, I'm not fond of creating this amigurumi. I don't know if it's just because it's not something I want to do, that I'm not enjoying it or whatever, but I will suffer through this week and try and get this thing done for next week. So let me show you what I did get done. So I got to tuck in all the ends, which is what I'm doing today. I haven't done it yet, but I've made my husband another pair of slippers. He wears these inside and outside because he's had many surgeries on his feet. Many illnesses in his feet, so he wears them all the time, so he goes through them a lot. So that is always a plus, is when you're making something that you have to make a lot of. So, and I can knock one of these out, a pair of those out usually a day, unless I'm sleeping, which seems to be my biggest thing I'm doing lately, is I just want to settle sleep. So I also made a dishcloth. Again, I got to tuck in the tails for that, so that's fine. And like I said, that's my job for the day because of all the finished items I got. Now, I showed you last week where I had taken a pillowcase. It was one of the things that I had drawn out of my box. And it was supposed to be a boy pillowcase. And I showed it to you quickly. It was not the best showing of it I could do. But I was on my phone. Now I'm on my computer, so now I can show you pretty much. I'm trying not to cover my face. Maybe you want my face covered. There you go. The whole thing. So I got my basketball, my soccer ball, and my football. So now I got to actually just take this and wash it, and it is good to go. Somebody's going to probably receive that as a gift. I don't know who, somebody. So the biggest thing I've been working on, and I don't have a picture of this to put in here, and I don't know if anyone ever notices, but I do not edit my videos. I shoot them. The way I shoot them is how I post them. I don't do anything else to it. My son, when I was posting before, he would put a little intro into it, but the way that I shoot them, I let it fly. I don't go back and edit. I don't change it. I don't do the lightings. I don't do correctional speech. I don't stop and go. I just shoot it. Whatever I shoot, that's what you get. So, but I did a scrap buster blanket. I really like it. It's 6-inch rounds, granny squares, and you're seeing the back side. You're not seeing the front side. Let me flip it over, because again, I got to tuck in things in here, tuck in my tails. But I just finished it. I finished it, and I'm like, I'm going to go down and shoot it real quick so that it's done, because this may be a necessity if we lose power. It's very warm. I could feel it every time I moved. You could feel the warmth underneath of it, so it's very, very warm. It is definitely for a full person from top to bottom, because I think it's taller than I am. I haven't even looked. I haven't even checked. Definitely taller than me sitting down. Yes, it is. Me with my arms up, it's still hitting the floor. And I am probably about 5'3". It's what I used to be. I have no idea now since I started to shrink. So it's definitely long. I wish it was a little wider. That being said, I probably would go 6 across and then do that. So I thought about just adding panels onto the side, and then I'm like, no, I've already gone around it a couple times. And then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. And sometimes you just got to be happy with the way it is. So it is 5 panels across, 10 panels down, so it is 50 granny squares in this blanket. And then I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows around it on the outside. And this is what I got. So that is all my finished objects. I was very happy with this. I like this one a lot. I have a whole nother blanket of that same stuff to be made, and I'm not sure how many squares I have. Most of the squares that I have are just 2 rounds, so I've got to work on some projects to get some more scrappage so that I can go around and finish another project like that and have different colors in it and stuff like that. So that's all my finished objects. Now, for the next thing that I have, sitting here playing with it, is I had drawn out of my box My Little Pretty Pony. I got the head of My Pretty Pony. Knocked it out less than an hour. And I do happen to have an ear done, although I'm not sure where it is. There it is. Feel it. Nope, that's not it. So I'm feeling over here in my little box. I forgot to bring my little, it's a kit. It's a little kit. I just decided that I had bought all these kits a while ago. They were my hook. Bought all these kits a while ago. They've been sitting in my closet. We moved. I took them out of the closet, put them in my cart. So now that I have them, and I know why now, I don't do anything with them because I don't enjoy them. So I've made this head, and I have made a dog. And this is an ear. It's the start of an ear. It has not gotten all the way. That's why it's still attached. So that is where I have done so far in that My Little Pony. And I've stuffed the head, and you're supposed to squeeze it so it's oblong. So that's why it's kind of, to me, I think I need to stuff it more, but I don't know. I don't want to stuff it too much that you can see the whites in it. So we just see what happens with I go farther into it. So that is what I'm working on. And this is where I dropped my hook. Oh, and this is the pattern book. And it has, I think it's 12 crochet patterns in here altogether of different My Little Ponies. And it's kind of funny because the My Little Ponies are all the same. Yeah, there's 12 different things in here to crochet. The My Little Pony basic thing is you stitch the pony the same, and then you go back to where the pony is, and that's where you work on its hair. And when you work on its hair, that's what makes the ponies different. And a lot of, on this size, in the DK yarn, the ponies have felt for eyes. I'm not doing probably felt for eyes because it'll come off because the felt will be so much bigger. So I haven't thought of what I'm going to probably just, and I cannot find in our move, I haven't been able to find my eyes yet and I haven't ordered eyes yet, so. And that's where I go with that. So I'll work on that. Next thing I'm working on is another pair of slippers for my husband. This is the first one. I started it, I fell asleep. I don't know if it's the snow and because it's so laid back, I keep falling asleep, but this is 15 rows. I've got 4 more rows, then I close it off, 3 rows on the top, and then this slipper's done. Nothing. That'll be that one will definitely be done today. If not, the second one already started and probably finished too, because like I said, I can knock them out in a day. Then tomorrow, if you remember my little, I have it here. I found it and I put it in my bag. I keep a box of stuff with me. My little trading box. It like holds a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's actually from My Little Pony, so I'm using it for everything. Let's see, where is it? My little card. I found my little card. It's just down the bottom of this thing. Throwing everything on the floor and stuff like that. This is it. Okay. So, I have this. My little card. You can't see it yet. Let's see if we can get it into focus. Alright, so Monday is crocheting. Tuesday is cross stitch. Wednesday is embroidery. Thursday's plastic canvas. Fridays is whips. Saturday is anything. Oh, Saturday is amigurumi. And Sunday is a free day. So that was what I was planning on doing. Well, I found out when I started this, 2 hours a day, and I didn't have much to do that week. There's no extra things. I was spending all my time just doing this, and I wasn't doing anything else. By the time I got done just my normal routines. So then I decided, okay, the following week, I would only work an hour a day. And the problem I found out with that was the other projects that I had that were in front of me kept calling me back. This one, I had to finish, the pillowcase. I just had to finish that. I finished that yesterday. So, but I could not stop. I really wanted to work on this, so I found myself working on this. This I did for a spot on my yarn bingo, was do a dishcloth. It gave me a bingo, so I had to do that. My blanket kept calling. All these other projects kept calling me, and I didn't really want to work on my amigurumi. So I'm going to try and still work an hour a day on the project that I'm supposed to be doing, which is My Little Pony. I think I am doing, who am I doing? I have a picture of it. I probably can't pronounce the name. Let's see, I gotta get there. Twilight Sparkle, I can't pronounce the name. So this is who I'm doing. So you can see I've got the purple and stuff like that. So that is who I'm working on. So I will try and keep working on her, but I have to admit I am not enjoying it. So I don't know how long my powers of resistance will work to keep me from doing that. Because what I really want to do is I really want to do another project. So I want to do, I don't have the thing here, I didn't bring it with me, but I have the crochet catalog from this month, crochet magazine from this month has sweaters you can make to put into your inventory of clothes. And I really found a sweater on there I really want. And I found some yarn that I have that I really want to make it with. So I'm not sure if that's where I'm going to end up this week, is working on that. Because like tomorrow's crochet. So technically amigurumi is crochet, so I may just stick with that. But then I have other projects that I've got, like I've got 2 cross stitch projects that need to be worked on. I don't have any open embroidery kits that I need to work on. So that may be a day that I either start something new or I just keep going with what I'm going and working on what I already have done, my whips that I already have out. I have 2 plastic canvas sets out, 2 or 3 that I have actually open. I should work on that. My whips, of course, anything that's actually started should be worked on. Saturday would be amigurumi. That'll be back to this thing, which I'm hoping I'll actually have done before then. And then Sunday is a free day where I can pick whatever I want to work on. So I'm not going to pick from the tub today because I really do need to work on this amigurumi. I think if I pick anything out, I will not work on the amigurumi. I have to be fair and honest to myself. I think that's how I feel because I am not enjoying the amigurumi. Maybe if I enjoyed it, it might be different, but I think it's because the stitching of an amigurumi is so tight, and the yarns that I was using, I was fighting with, I was not enjoying it. So I'm going to give it another try this week and see where I go with that and see what happens. So, y'all, it has been nice talking to you. I hope to talk to you soon. And I also taught, my granddaughter's been with me this weekend because we watch the kids on the weekend. And we've been snowed in since Friday. And she is learning how to do embroidery. And she is learning how to do that, and I pretty much showed her how to do it, and she's taking it off and she's doing it on her own. And I'm there for help if she wants it, but she's learned to thread her own needle. She's learning to make her X's, and her project she's doing a fox, and it looks really pretty. I'm not sure if she's going to want to let me show it or not, but that's what she's doing. She's going to let me show it. So this is her fox. She's got 3 foxes on there, and that's the first one she's doing. So she's learning how to do it. She's actually almost out of that color. I hope she doesn't have to use too much more of that color because she's almost out. I don't think I have any more, so she may have to go to a second fox and start working on him, or work different colors on this fox while she waits for me to go out to the store and get that one, because I'm not going to the store anytime soon. It'll be Fridays, the earliest I look to get out of my apartment at the moment. But if we get out early, I promised her dad as soon as the roads are accessible, I will take the 2 older kids back home to him, because he's off and he can spend Tuesday and Wednesday with them. But I already know Monday school's closed, because we're actually supposed to continue with snow and ice. We're more ice than snow at this point, through Monday. Now, I don't know if that's still the forecast, but that was the forecast as of Saturday when this stuff was starting to come in. So we're just going to sit here and wait. I do know that we do not go above freezing for a couple days, so it's not going to go anywhere. So we shall see. We may have just a full 2 weeks of them being with us, and that should be interesting because I'm not prepared for that. So, all right, guys, go have fun. Crochet a little bit more. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what buttons I got to push. And I will see you next Sunday. Bye.